Yeah.
Only to lull them into a false sense of security.
Hey,
All right. Give me 1
they
minute. Got to
shot
do
first.
my. Give me a minute to do my greeting. Hey everyone, and welcome to
Is this going to
a
be
lovely
like Star
game
Wars,
of
where we go back to town and
Pathfinder 1E.
later we find out that everyone thinks we shot first?
Correct.
I'm happy to have you all
But
here
it's
with
just
me.
a poorly done programmed illusion.
I had muted myself, so y'all didn't hear the greeting. But that doesn't help in the fact that y'all are talking over me. So,
Apologies.
no, it's fine.
I resisted the urge, I swear.
But yes, as I was saying, thank you all for joining me for more Secrets of Roderick's Cove in Pathfinder 1E. I am your humble Goblin DM Scribbles. Always happy to run around and hopefully trick you guys with some fun trials and tribulations, and for you to thwart me at every turn by just mowing everything down. Perfectly acceptable, and in true Goblin spirit, I might add. It has been a while since we've had a chance to meet, due to various real lives getting in the way. Um, I had evil wizard stuff that was keeping me away, but now I'm back and I'm ready to have some fun with you guys. In case our viewers have forgotten, our wonderful team that we're running with is Meadow Spark, the beautiful pyromaniac, Diader, the dancing luchador, Ivan, the wondrous, mesmerizing puppy man's sellsword. We have Mistral, the tricksy guru, who will leave you defenseless and pantsless. We have Kage, the edgy boy from the shadows with a dark past who seeks his own path in life. And then we have Estara, the out of placed mage of bug friends. And if I believe Ivan takes the best notes, if he would like to give a recap on where we are so far. Unless he doesn't have notes, then it's up to the floor. Whoever wants to recap.
Oh, let me see what I've got here. I think that is the last session. So we had gone back with our elven friend Adrani, and had some breakfast with her. And wait, was this the? No, that was the session before the last session, apparently. I have very, very little about the the actual last session. We fought goblins.
We found a lot of goblins inside their home, which we invaded
There was a
without
monk.
intimidation.
Yes, we went into their cave home. There was a monk goblin that Diader grappled, that stunning fisted him in the crotch in order to break free. And we eventually beat her. I think we went further in and fought some other spectacular goblins of other kinds, but that was all my notes from the last session.
You forgot the brush fire I almost started.
That was the session before that, I think. I think that was before we went into the cave.
Oh. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's every session.
I just remember Diader setting himself on fire by hugging a burning goblin.
There's
Yeah,
always
that happened
fire.
before we went. That was at the entrance.
It was cooked cool, and that's what mattered.
Yeah.
I believe you'll find that it was hot.
Wah, wah.
All I really remember are the gherkins.
It's true. There's nothing here but gherkins.
I have an egg also. It is pickled too. See, these are my notes.
Offering people an egg in these trying times.
There was like a
21 and a
scary
half
goblin
pickles.
with a big sword, and
21.
and an arcanist goblin.
And
I remember
how
there's goblins of many flavors.
Like I said, there are many wondrous goblins.
Indeed, there were. And as you stand over the unconscious chief, who I believe is still there because you left her unconscious,
I mean, we had to. She's so thick.
you hear more muffled sounds coming from down this direction.
Mistral is interrupted by these sounds and looks up while rifling through all of the stuff on the boss goblin, just whistling a little bit while they work. Does anyone want to go check out those sounds?
I mean, we probably should. Seattle will gain to head that way.
I nominate myself.
You mean Blue Star?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that mask.
Oh no.
Yeah. On the plus side, now I have the class feature about keeping it on.
All right.
Well, I hope no one can take it away from you.
That would be a tragedy. All right. Which direction was that? Were those sounds from?
South.
South.
Oh.
Cool.
The Seattle was looking the wrong direction, like, oh, that way, and then we'll start heading back towards south.
How
Do
typical.
we want to do anything with the boss goblin? You know what? That sounds like a problem for future me. Not going to worry about it. Let's just move on.
If you want to
maybe
make
like lock her in her room or something.
if you want to make perception checks as you get closer, maybe you could identify what you're hearing. All right, pretty much everyone understands that when by muffled sounds, they are actually muffled sounds like
Like
Oh.
someone has been gagged.
like someone has been gagged. In fact,
Is this like a curtain or a door or?
that is a couch.
Oh.
It has been
Okay.
shoved up against the area there as a kind of makeshift seal, I suppose.
Well, I'm gonna peek over the couch.
It fills the doorway.
That's okay. Well, does anybody who's big and strong wish to move a couch for me? Looking at
Are the sounds coming from behind the couch or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Ah, well.
I mean, Ivan twitches an ear towards the sound. I think we need to find out what that is first.
Fine. Furniture
That's
later.
not a bad
I mean,
idea.
I can set it on fire. For
Come on, let's go to adventure.
Polygon reveal.
You don't want to see Diader and I team with the couch.
So, is there any gap whatsoever
Yeah, right. For the couch.
between the couch? Yep.
Not really. It's kind of wedged in there real good.
Okay.
However, in this area, you find two dwarves bound together and gagged.
Thank
Are they twins?
It's Pride Month, guys.
Everybody in
That-
this cavern is uncannily sexy. It is just.
I mean, I just pulled those just at random. I didn't even try with those.
Sure.
Mistral strides in. Hey, looking good, girls. What's going on? Well, thank you. That is, I mean, I've thought it occasionally about myself, but I never wanted to say it out loud. Mistral's bored now, is going back to the couch.
Dad will come poke his head around the corner. Like, do you need assistance?
Are they just gagged, or are they also tied up?
No, they're bound. They are
Okay.
tied up and yeah. They are in fact chained to the floor. Like
I
through.
realized that I forgot how to count and have an extra ability I need to pick up at some point. So I'm a little distracted.
Seattle will basically walk over and try to ungag one of them.
Super easy. You just pull the band of cloth from around their head. Oi! Oh, thank you, lad. It's about time. Where did you find the others?
Not
Seattle will look back
yet.
at everyone else. Like,
Ivan says, hopefully.
We haven't found any dead non-goblin corpses, right?
You have not.
Okay.
Is this over here the edge of the cave, or just blackness that we can't see through?
Hold on. There you go.
Okay, so there's a corridor that we could go down.
There is a corridor you could go down, yes.
Okay.
No, Dolan brought us all down here to do some excavating for that their House of Purity or whatever they call themselves. Then we got jumped by goblins.
Isn't the House of Purity the people that had the prissy bitch with the sword and shit?
Yes.
Okay. It's starting to come back to me slowly.
Unless Seattle will basically ask
Yeah.
Ivan for help to basically
The other-
unbind these people.
The other
Yeah.
dwarf.
What I'm here for. Oh. Yeah, Ivan will go and take that one's gag off, too.
Oh. Thank you. Oh. I didn't think they'd be sending a rescue party.
We didn't come to rescue you.
Right. We sort of came on other business.
But, you know, we
I
all
came
killed,
to rescue
so we
you.
did.
Mistral pokes in. I came to rescue you.
Oh, I'm
Don't
glad.
lie, Mistral. We didn't know they were here.
Doesn't mean I couldn't have had the intention.
Are they
Sure.
chained or roped?
Chained.
Oh.
Yeah, Mistral's here to rescue people and kick ass, and it turns out that we've already done this latter.
So, dealing with chains is going to be difficult for Seattle.
Find a key?
Quite possibly could.
But did we, unlike the chief?
Was there a key among the boss's stuff?
There was not.
Well, let's go find a key.
You mean to tell me you can't pick locks?
Why in the world would you think I could pick locks?
Your go-to interaction with other beings in the world is taking their things. So I sort of assumed you'd be able to pick a lock.
Yeah, but you have to own lockpicks for that.
Look at that, man. 1 point to Kage.
Hey, you
That
can't
wasn't me that
own
said that.
things, man.
I can't
can't
tell
do
who anyone is
female voice.
anymore. It's been like
I
3
can't do
months.
female voices, so I don't try. Sorry.
All right, well, let's check behind the spectacular couch and see if there might be a key in there.
Oh, it is not a
Oh,
spectacular couch.
We'll
It
see
is
if we can. We'll come back.
ratty
We'll
and-
see if we can find. the Blue Star will take to them like, we'll be back. We'll see if we can find a way to unlock you from this.
All right, hurry. We're pretty tired. We haven't eaten anything in forever.
Dwarves aren't fire resistant, are they?
No.
No, sadly. Would you like a pickle?
I mean, okay, sure.
I will give them each a pickle.
While they can't use their hands to eat, they will gladly wolf down the pickle.
Mistral just stares at a person feeding bound dwarves a pickle. I'm just taking a snapshot, just to keep the memory.
So, acetic acid, aka pickle brine, is a lubricant.
This is not where I thought this conversation was going to go.
Yeah, pickles were like a good electrolyte sort of thing for recovering from.
Yes, that too.
Dehydration.
From hard work, sweaty activities.
Sweaty activity. Being chained up in the dungeon for a while. All right,
Fungin.
Adult content.
So
not for
So
you gonna
how
move
are we going to move this chair, this couch?
Yes, I was about to do that. Assuming it's not
Can I aid you?
Oh yeah. I mean, I assume there's room to get two people
Oh yeah.
on it.
No, with the both of you going, you don't even have to really work all that hard. It was just kind of wedged in there, goblin, so it wasn't the most well waged. And yeah, you manage to pull it free. Give me a second to reveal. Find a giant F4. Dozens of moldy and lice-ridden blankets and hides lie along the walls of this chamber. A shabby couch separates this area from the central chamber.
My first instinct to just throw fire at it was correct.
Mistral glides on in, and let's take a peek around.
You find perception.
I defer to Kage.
Well, Kage, you notice that most of this is, gross and filthy, and the smell is horrendous. But you do see a glint of something under one of the blankets.
I will use Mage Hand to lift the blanket up.
Yeah, okay, that's 5 pounds. There is a wrought iron key.
Oh, hey.
I will Mage Hand set the blanket down, and then Mage Hand grab the key, and then hand it over to Diader. Here you go.
Diader will then walk over and try to walk the key on the locks for the dwarves so tied it home.
You do know how to
Locked in
work
with.
keys, yes?
Diader will basically raise a finger as if to say, listen, I'm sure I can figure it out.
Not the finger I would have used, but I were in your position.
All right, so you go and use you use key on lock.
Turns out that Diader also has a bird
Yes, does
familiar.
it?
I need a perception check from Diader.
Oh no.
Known
dead.
for his keen acuity, Diader.
Oh.
Hey.
He knows this thing, just does not know what they are.
Well, as you go to put the key in the keyhole, where is the keyhole? You notice these cuffs don't have a keyhole at all.
Hmm.
And in fact, as you look them over,
That's weird, right?
no, they're just bolt locked. You just have to undo them essentially. You just can't undo them while you're in them because you can't reach the latch.
In that case, Diader will jiggle the things open for them.
Yeah. Once you see the mechanism, there you go. Oh, that feels so much better. We can move our arms now. And they stretch out their arms and thank you. What'd you say your name was? Red Square?
I am the blue stall, and he will pose, and you almost see a glint coming from the tip of his finger as he points upward.
Dear Lord, the cheese.
They weakly clap. Wonderful lad, wonderful lad.
Kage, I'm
Pardon our,
disappointed that you don't create theme music for him when he does that.
Great
Pardon our
music for you.
brain-damaged friend.
I mean, he's the one that set us free, so he can be as flamboyant as he wants. I hear it's the month for that.
Heyo. Mistral gives them the once-over. I'm going to give them the once-over and see if they have anything worth taking.
Doubt it.
Not really. They're in work clothes. They got sturdy boots, but they're made for dwarves.
Hmm.
And they kind of need to use them.
Yeah, fair enough. I was, just checking. Can't hurt to look. I wander off whistling.
They just kind of get comfortable and slump against the
well.
wall, breathing heavily. They're exhausted. They have only just recently eaten.
You said something about others. How many of you came down here?
Let's see here. There was Dolan and a couple of them human lads that he hired as guards. We got taken because I think we strayed too far away. There was some. I don't even know how to describe it. Some weird magic thingy of that way, and the way she gives her thumb points to even through the wall, kind of points to the one corridor you didn't go down. Yeah. I can around that way that like we accidentally stepped in one end, and then everything like crashed and crumpled, and then we became here. Well, not here as in right here, but suddenly we were like in a different chamber and jumped by goblins. It was pretty wild.
I just missed most of
Divine.
that.
You take this time to divine magic.
That's detect magic, but slightly different rules on time it takes.
You see no magic currently within 30 feet of you.
It's medium range, so it's 130 feet.
I mean, all this rock here, you don't see anything
Exactly.
through any other rock.
Yeah. Is there a wall there by Astera, or does that continue on?
That is completely caved in.
Okay. Do I have any additional?
So way back when, I think I stole an ion stone from somebody.
You did.
What is this? I guess I'll give that to Meadow.
Oh yeah.
Is it just a gray? It's a plain gray one, right?
I believe so. Let me double check.
We did get loot, but small dog breastplate, dog slicer, small masterwork longbow with 20 arrows, a bag of craft gems, a small flaming greatsword, a small masterwork breastplate, 3 pounds of gold bars, and 12 semi-precious stones, and now a
Pale blue rhomboid Ioun stone.
oh.
I forgot the sorcerer's gear because that's literally all they had.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Is it flawed or cracked in any way?
Gear: pale blue
I think
rhomboid
at this
ioun stone.
point,
Okay.
It's
at
probably
this point, Yao's going
standard.
to basically shell his waddle from his waddle skin with the ladies.
Oh, water. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a mess kit. I assume that probably has like a couple cups or at least things that can hold water.
Yeah, no, they thank you, and they look exhausted. I take it since you didn't know about the magic room that y'all or that you all found a different way in, and hopefully that way is empty now.
It should be.
We have yeah, taken care of all the goblins that we found.
Yes, but it might be safer to hold on until we manage to clear the rest of the area just to be safe.
Well, we'll just as much as we hate this room, it's much better now with the water and the mess kits. So I appreciate that.
Is the chief's office any better?
No, I mean it's better for a goblin.
So when Meadow hands Ivan the Ion Stone, he kind of looks it over as if he has any idea what the heck he's looking at. What does this do?
I'll demonstrate very quickly how to set it floating, and it ought to make you feel stronger.
Okay.
Mechanically, it's a +2 enhancement bonus to strength.
Why the balls did the sorcerer have that?
I don't know.
That's a weird thing.
No, it's even in her stat. Oh, because she likes to. That's right. Because she's a goblin snake.
Ah.
So she likes to grapple and squeeze.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yes.
this is very useful. I don't think we need to sell it.
Okay, I mean it's ridiculously overpriced for what it does, but
Because it's
if you were just going to
slotless.
replace it with a belt, then yes, we don't need to sell it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'd sell for half, and we could get a belt that would do the same thing.
Exactly, and we may get a belt later. And you can't upgrade it past +2.
Yep.
But for right now, until such a time as we create or get better magic gear, it is very useful.
It is very useful.
Indeed.
I want to point out, Ivan, with the way your pog sits inside the light blue circle. I keep looking down and thinking I see Gura.
Especially now that there's Cat Gura.
Yeah, there's Cat Gura now.
White
Yeah,
ears and everything.
yeah. I made her in PSO.
Nice.
But yeah, the two dwarves will kind of slump against the wall here. And yeah, I don't suppose any of y'all have anything to drink, like drink.
Oh, drink. I don't think I left town with any booze.
Hold on. Do you have anything to put stuff in?
We have the mess kit now.
Yeah, I've got cups and a couple bowls and.
How much do you want to drink?
I mean, just we'd take a mouthful. I mean, we're not to.
I'm not sure if I can do a mouthful. Let me double check and see exactly. Let me see if I actually can do less than.
I mean, we'll take whatever you're willing to give, but we're not going to be super picky about it. Oh, grow up.
I can make the minimum I can make is a 5-foot cube of water.
Oh, I think we gave him water from.
Yeah,
our
we have
skins.
water. Yeah.
Water.
Oh, okay.
We're looking for booze.
Oh well, then yeah.
I
Wrong game for that.
don't think I've had any since I drunkenly stumbled into the to the ghost clearing back in town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or
Speaking of ghosts,
What?
that was weird that there was ghosts,
okay.
right? Anyway.
Well, will they be safe if we just sort of leave them here?
Well, if they're not coming with us, I guess they're going to have to.
That's true.
They want to go back the way we came because they assume it's safe. I say let them.
Yeah, they can go. I mean,
Okay.
they're adults, I presume.
How long
Yeah.
have you been down here, though? Are you up for a journey?
I mean, I don't know how long we've been chained up, but we were here for about a week before we got captured.
Yeah, but I assume you were like eating and stuff during that.
Yeah.
How far out of town are we, by the way?
We had to
We're a
take a
hike.
ferry to get over here, remember? With
Yep.
the buff school grandma.
Maybe not too terribly far, but you do have to wait on the ferry. The ferry is most of the trip.
And there were those bandits at the ferry crossing.
Did
Mhm.
we kill them? I can't remember.
No.
Did we kill
We
them?
just drove them off.
We kind of talked with them, and then Deader wrestled for dominance with one of their members, like a
Right.
nature show.
We got past them, but we didn't. We didn't kill them or really defeat them in a deeply meaningful way, so they could show back up.
Deader wrestled. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll just let him know. We'll happily escort you back if you just wait around for us. But if you want to go, I'm not your mom.
We're gonna catch our strength here.
First, I will
with
also say, I wish I not actually having alcohol for you at this point in time. I'm afraid. But when we get back into town, I would be happy to buy each of you a drink.
we're certainly not gonna turn down booze, and yeah, we're just gonna sit here for the moment. If y'all aren't back before too long, we may see about leaving. But after the last time we kind of wandered off on our own and got
Very
jumped, we'll take the escort probably.
Fair enough.
That old. All right.
Very well. Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
He will then bow and then make his way out.
All right. So I see you going that way.
Are we gonna like interrogate this one or anything?
I mean, let's just leave this one with the dwarves and let them decide.
I mean, if we want her dead, let's just kill her.
Well, we can use those chains that we just took.
Let's say we have 2 sets of manacles now.
They're attached to the floor in there.
Then we move the goblin in there.
I don't know how we're gonna move a goblin. I hear they're really big.
Yeah, I imagine the goblin is lighter than the couch.
I mean, she is apparently thick with 3 C's. So.
All right. Well, Mistral will drag the goblin by her chi.
Ah. Yeah, no, she's easy to drag. She's a goblin. She weighs like 30 pounds.
And huck her into the dwarf room and say, do us a favor. Bind her up, and when she wakes up, ask her questions and stuff. And yeah, it'll be great. You'll have fun.
What do you want to know from her?
She seems to be the leader of these goblins, so maybe why they kidnapped you?
All right. I mean, that's what we were interested in, but we weren't sure if you cared about that.
So we were here looking. We were here because a map in the town hall pointed out something. We had talked to Sir Roderick's ghosts, and he pointed us this way to the
sense motive.
The thing with the brambles and everything.
Sense motive.
Oh, okay. I was trying to remember because it's been like 3 months.
Sense motives to recall your own knowledge.
I didn't know if you were saying this in front of the dwarves.
No. This is me talking to the other players here.
Okay.
Because it's been like 10 minutes. It's been like half an hour for the characters.
Yeah.
But what were we actually looking for in here?
There is a vault that's here that Roderick's ghost told us to find. Let's see.
There was also the sword that he wanted us to get back.
Yeah, there's a map, there's a key, there's a vault, there's a sword.
We have a sword.
There's all
It's
kinds
a very special sword.
Several swords.
Right.
Besides the point.
And didn't we see like a vision of the one bitch lady using it to kill someone?
Yes.
Right, she swung her hand and the nothing killed the dude.
Yes, it's an invisible blade, apparently.
You didn't see that. That was told to you.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was a vision or not.
Yeah, he wants us to save the cove by finding something.
I think he regretted finding that sword in the first place because he had it in the case. We found
Yeah,
the
it
case
also
before,
can like exercise control over people. The
apparently.
sword can.
Neat. Okay, so we're looking for a vault. Well, yeah.
Oh, you're looking for a vault.
Let's
That's
not
what.
make Borderlands joke.
Did you say that to the dwarves?
No, I'm talking to
Borderlands
the other
game?
player still.
Okay.
I'm all the way up here waiting for the rest of the party.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because you told the dwarves to question the goblin,
Right.
and they asked what you wanted to know.
And I mean, yeah, we could ask them to ask the goblin about what we're looking for.
Sure.
But by the time you come back to check on them, you may have already found it.
Yeah.
That's true too. But I mean, or we haven't,
Just-
so
Don't let her don't let her escape. We may have questions later.
All right.
that's the most important thing. They have to sell the Ion Stone for what one of my other characters has in our other game, the magic jug that can make 3 gallons of alcohol a day.
you
love that thing.
It's so handy.
I like the Spheres flask that has 5 20-gallon extra dimensional containers in it.
Nice.
So we heading down this hallway?
I guess I don't feel like going first. I'm allergic to being stabbed by goblins.
So
That's so
I go.
very particular allergy.
All right. Mistral. As you I forget what that is, but as you clear that threshold, you see a 5-foot diameter space ringed by arcane runes sits on the floor at this room center.
Oh.
Everybody stay back. I'm going to touch it. Thank
You
you.
don't know that's how you ended up in your current form, right? You didn't tell us about that?
So you walk up and touch it?
Yeah, I'm going to walk up and touch it. We don't talk about that, Mistral says. As
Mistral disappears.
goes up
I
and
didn't
touches
think
it.
I knew that in character. I was just saying.
Mistral
Okay.
disappears.
What?
I'm going to detect magic.
Oh yeah, very magical.
That did not seem like
Give me a second, Mistral. And
I rolled 3.
1 second.
Nope, she's dead. Let's go.
Mistral, you are not alone.
Oh, hello there.
Even worse.
Give me a second to deal with what Mistral's doing. Mistral, you appear in an odd room that has the appearance that has a rotted table that you could tell once was beautiful. Cowering in the corner is an emaciated goblin who, when they see you, screams in fear and then says, save me," in goblin kind. They apparently don't care that you're a Longshanks. They just seem frightened and like they've been here a while. And yeah, the rest.
Wow.
But if as you look around the room, you look in like you're in some kind of fancy meeting room, and on the opposite side of the room, right here, you see a small rune like the one you're currently standing on.
Interesting. And I am looking at my character sheet to see if I speak Goblin.
Well, you do that. Now it's everyone else's turn.
Ivan raises his hand. I speak Goblin. I'm nowhere near you, as far as I know. But
I
so
don't think touching that thing was a good idea.
Ivan just like shrugs and looks at Kage and Meadow like, you guys know this kind of thing, right?
Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
As you stand there, you can see into this room here through what appears to be a window set in the center of that weird ring now that wasn't there a second ago.
He's not dead.
How do you
They're
know
not
that?
dead. Because I can see him. Mistral, can you hear me?
You do not.
Do
Oh wait, did you move off the rune?
Mistral? Mistral, I'm just still standing there looking
Then
at this
yes, you
goblin
hear
that's
her.
like, oh, hello, Meadow. Mistral hearing?
Okay, cool. Can you come back through the portal sigil thing?
Can I? Is there any obvious way to do that?
Not just like. Do you speak Thessalonian?
I do.
Then yes. Just step. There's instructions on the wall that just says step off and back onto the rune.
It's like in case of emergency.
Oh, cool. Mistral looks over at the goblin and turns off the electricity coursing, the field of electricity coursing around them. You know, hey goblin, do you speak big people?
Munkle speak! Munkle speak!
Cool. You want to get out of here?
Yes, please!
Okay, I'll take you out of here. Mistral takes the goblin by the hand.
They seem super scared of the rune, but but when you're holding her hand, she seems less scared.
Cool. And then Mistral gives a little hop off of the rune and then lands back on it.
Mistral moves here, and for shits and giggles, Munkle appears there.
Reminds me of a song.
I found a friend.
Thank you, Longshank, thank you. She's
That what
like
they-
weeping.
Is that what they call a meet cute?
Yep.
I'll give the goblin a hug.
She will she will return the hug. She has been by herself so long that she doesn't even smell as bad as a goblin normally does.
Well, that's not like a magic circle of making goblins, is it?
Oh, there are
Did I
wonders
see
to
the
be found that you can't even conceive of, my friend.
However, now
But
that
no, it's just
Mistral and Munkle are back, Meadow, you cannot see into the room.
Okay. Huh. It kind of semi-closed. I wouldn't recommend going back through. What was on the other side there, though?
Like a rotted tape hole. The fate of all. The entropy that will eventually consume all of us. That sort of thing.
So
There were
Tuesday.
like words and sigils and stuff.
Sounds like where I would hide my vault.
Here, let me just see. Mistral's just gonna step off and touch it again.
You appear back here.
Mistral will shout back. Yeah, it's totally fine.
The window is not open.
Oh, the window is not open. So I can't hear you shout back. Right?
Right.
Guess not.
Okay.
Well, Mistral will go exploring and take a look see if there's anything else in here.
Just some rotted paperwork that you can't really make out because it's, as soon as you touch it, it dusts. But it definitely looks like some kind of meeting room. Like there's some rusted and tarnished flatware, cracked open like water vase, the rotted table, a couple chairs, and the matching rune on the other side.
Can I check out that rune?
Sure. It has the same instructions as the other rune.
Cool. I'll touch that one.
Oh no.
you're gone.
Meadow, you could see and talk to them while they were in there last time, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but not this time.
Huh. Wonder if there's an occupancy requirement.
Or it killed her.
So knowing what I know of Mistral, she has probably already found yet another hole to die in. We should probably follow after her.
Is it
I
dangerous
suppose.
You go
in
first.
there, Goblin?
It's magic scary. It's scary magic. It trapped.
Okay.
It trapped the dwarfs. They came. They beat me up, and then they leave.
Wait, the dwarves beat you up.
They Munkle may have attacked first because dwarves the
No.
enemies.
They said they got beat up by goblins.
They went. They did the magic like Tall Lady.
Dwarves don't do that.
No, they step where Tall Lady step and then disappear.
Oh, okay.
Well,
For-
they got out somehow.
First one, then other.
They did. You don't want to send her back to the dwarves. That sounds bad. Or to the pile of dead goblins.
Munkle can't wait to see tribe. Munkle loves her tribe.
That's very sad.
That sounds like she's begging for some assisted suicide here.
Kage makes a sound, uses ghost sound to make some generic magic sounds in front of Muckle.
Munkle fucking passes out out of fright.
Oh, that works, I suppose.
Like foams at the mouth, passes out. Like Mistral. I missed, or not Mistral. Meadowspark. I missed that you were studying it. My apologies. Go ahead and roll me either a spellcraft or a knowledge arcana. All right. Yeah, that's enough to get the basic gist. This is a teleportation circle. It's not very strong, so you don't think it can go very far, but the caster level on it is really high. It's like someone permanent seed a dimensional slide, like the wizard ability, as opposed to like a teleport spell. Which you didn't think would be possible,
Strange.
but ancient magic, you know, who knows?
I go after earlier I had said they got out somehow, and Mistral hasn't come back yet, so I guess we should go after her, and I'm gonna go ahead and step on it.
This is usually how a drowning ends up with multiple victims.
Meadow, you appear in this weird room.
What's this blue thing?
In the ground there is a knowledge arcana. It's just right there. Like you need to make a check. You're not quite sure, but it reeks of magic.
Hold on.
Old
Hold on.
magic. All right. Yeah.
That's thing. So 21.
Spicy Nug helps you kind of helps you out and points out a couple of different runes. This is the remnants of essentially a wall of force that could be summoned into existence at a command. Like this is a focal point for a wall of force.
Okay, and can I see back through? Do I see a rune on the floor?
You do see the rune on the floor.
Okay.
You see two
Can
runes on the floor, one on either side.
Can I see back through it?
You cannot.
Okay, I'm going to step off this rune.
Okay.
And then step back on it.
Boop.
Okay, yeah. So it's easy. You step on the rune, then you step off it, then you step back on. I'll do that again to go in here and go examine the other rune.
Okay. So as Meadow goes back through, Does anybody have a god they like? I feel like I should say a prayer before I go through here.
Does Kage touch the rune?
Absolutely.
Kage, you appear. And Diader and Ivan, you see a window appear essentially over the rune. And you can see Kage and Meadowspark.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Oh.
Is this
That's
the same
why
rune?
you couldn't see Mistral. Because only one of them was in Vale. This is... Ooh. I think I understand.
It's a shipping
Yeah,
rune.
This
So,
was so you could watch
one-
the fight.
one you can't see, two you can't see. What if 3 floods the room with poison gas?
Do you try to? Does Ivan try to enter the room?
Based on my own theory of poison gas filling the room, I will briefly say, "Grandmother, preserve me," and step onto the.
The window bars your entry.
Oh, and then just stands there and looks very disappointed.
It is. It
Maybe
is
this is a
basic.
cage fight arena.
It is basically the same rune.
Okay, I will poke it.
All right. You activate it and end up here next to Mistral. Ivan, the window closes.
A shipping room. All right, so
Kage,
2
you
at
are
a
alone.
time. That means Mistral and Meadow have got to be somewhere else.
He'll follow Meadow.
All right, I'm going next.
All right. Badoop. Right as Kage disappears.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm looking like an air elemental right now.
Diader
and just
appears.
glowering at them, making wind noises.
Astera, you try to enter, but you're barred by a window. You can see Diader and Ivan in the room.
You don't need Arcana to recognize these 2 shapes are the same shape, right?
By now, no. You're probably, especially with Meadow helping earlier.
Okay. I believe Diader has charged forward.
Badoop. As soon as Diader leaves, Astera appears.
Oh, okay then. Is there... I want to look around a little bit. Is there like a matching window in the ceiling or anything?
Now that both of you are in the room, you can both see windows.
Huh.
Looking behind you, you see Munkle passed out. Looking ahead of you, you can see the rest of your party on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, is it like some kind of funky tomb, magical tomb here?
Basically.
Something like that. All right. I will charge forward.
Badoop.
Blowing noises.
However, now that there is no one triggering the other rune, Astera can just go through.
Oh.
Yeah, no big deal.
Why is there a whooshing?
Because while
Ambiance?
no one else was in the room, Mistral turned into an air elemental for the first time and is now pretending to be an air elemental.
Perception checks, everyone.
I was just like, let me ask this again. Why is that here?
Well, it has to attack us, so I see no reason to disturb it.
You're right. Aw, I was hoping everyone was gonna flunk.
Meadow. There's an air elemental there, first of all. But also, Meadow, you hear, what's that whooshing noise? Coming from out this open door down the hall.
Boy, mate.
Oh no, we've got Chavs.
I'm assuming that's the rest of the excavation crew.
Let me,
One way to find out.
hold on, I'm gonna do that. Because... well, Mistral's right there, but they're an air elemental, so they're not really easy to see. A human comes around the corner and goes, "What is that weird noise?"
The wind. That guy's an action-oriented fellow.
Hold on. I may actually. It's been so long since I've seen one of these character sheets. I'm forgetting. I actually speak Aran, so what are you actually saying, or are you just going whoosh?
I'm just going whoosh. You can clearly tell it's just a person making wind noises.
That is amazing.
Person who is wind currently making wind noises, so they're very convincing.
I'll whisper back in Aran. Someone's behind.
I'm
you.
just imagining those brackets, wind noises, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
In the closed caption, it's definitely like
Fart.
irreverent wind noises or something like that.
Oh, I could have gotten us through the hallway, straight hallway too.
At the presence of a person who isn't the team, I will. I guess the gag is up. It's had its effect. Mistral will revert back to, I guess, lady form. And
We don't gotta
take
put
one look-
labels on it. Like
Fair enough.
booby form.
Gonna pop
Double
on
form.
back, taking a look at this new fella, and say, "That's a mighty fine sword there. How many people you ever plunged into?"
Wait. He looks completely confused. He doesn't even have his sword drawn, unlike the image. Wait, what? Who are you?
Ask him if he's with Dolan.
What are you doing here?
Are you with Dolan?
Dolan. Oh, yeah, the dwarf paid us to be a muscle, and like guards and whatnot. Who are you?
I am a ghost.
What?
And then turns back into an air elemental form.
Why would
Roll intimidate with a bonus.
Oh, I was going for bluff, but all right.
Sure, bluff works too. Well, you don't know the bonus you got, but he oh Jesus Christ! And he runs off down the hallway.
Hey.
Guys,
hey.
there's a ghost!
That may have
Stop.
been less than
For-
constructive.
I have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing?
I have a thing. Okay. So go ahead.
You have a thing.
He gonna keep him from moving.
Can you see him?
I don't know. I can see this spot.
He is not in that spot.
Oh, right. 10 feet radius. I don't know. Okay.
If you can see that spot, that is within 10 feet of him.
I mean, if he's gonna start running, if I start hearing footsteps, I'll do that. I may not catch him.
Well, he goes.
It is-
He does the classic ghost.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, he needs to make a reflex, and he fails.
Okay, so he is stuck in place. I'm not going to let it go long enough to actually start, drowning him unless he actually is evil. But strength escape artists versus 15, 16, 17 up to 25, and then you're buried. You've seen Naruto.
Yeah,
You've
I
seen
have.
Gara.
I have.
Yeah.
I've played
This is
I've played this character.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I love kineticists. This is one of my favorite things kineticists can do. However, echoing off the walls is a sharp whistling sound now.
Well.
Very much as if someone has grabbed a whistle and is blowing into it out of fear.
Okay.
Did the thug just use a rape whistle?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, he just got buried into the ground by a ghost. I don't really blame him.
And we are, let me clear this, cause clear. Yeah, we are gonna need initiatives.
I still haven't fixed that. Damn it.
What? Do I not have my initiative button? Oh, it's
Oh,
on.
wait. Hooray. And I forgot to declare I was using my foresight, so.
Yeah.
And I have create nature too, and since I can turn rock into sand and reduce that to free, it's just a concentration effect
All right.
at this point. Or
And last but not least, okay. All right. Descending. Mistral. It is your turn, and you definitely hear the sounds of like Angie boys on the way.
Is this person blowing the whistle?
Yes.
Mitchell's going to take the whistle.
All right.
So let me. Yeah, okay. We'll do this reflex save style. So first thing Mistral is going to do is.
How does this work against things physically attached to them?
Okay, so I've got things. So I've got the Master Thief talent. And let me just look that up again. But what I think it lets me do is it lets me take stuff that is. Let me think here. Okay, so.
Okay,
Right.
so items fastened to a foe, such as cloaks, sheaths, weapons, or pouches, are more difficult to take and give an opponent a +5 bonus or greater to his CMD. Items that are closely worn, such as armor, backpacks, boot, clothing, and rings, cannot be taken.
I mean, this is basically attached by a weapon cord essentially to his backpack. So
Then it's your call if it's +5 greater or if it's.
it'd be the +5 at best, like.
Yeah. So
Because
my
it's not
Master
very strong. So
my Master Thief talent gives them, they get no bonus when I attempt to steal secured items such as cloaks, pouches, or sheathed weapons. And I may use a steal combat maneuver in place of a disarm combat maneuver. So I'm just going to take the whistle.
Okay.
So first things first, though, I'm going to activate as a swift action combat form. And let me see if I can't just like make that go. Can I put that in the chat somehow?
I'm assuming there is a way to do so.
Anyone know how to
Do what?
do that? Like post something like a buff I have in the chat.
Is it an ability you've entered onto your character sheet?
Yeah, it's in my buff
Then
stuff.
Oh, it's in your buff. There's a way to make it show up in notes, but unless it's an ability where there's a black D20 icon next to it, you have to copy and paste it.
Okay. Well, basically what it does is it gives me a deflection bonus, and it gives me a +5 to my save DCs for my infuser abilities, for my infuser combat maneuvers, which my steal attempts are. So, well, I should have rolled there, but instead they have to make a DC 20 reflex save.
Oh my.
And they take no aura damage because I turned that off.
Not a 20. They fail.
Okay. So I take their whistle. And then I don't know if I can do this as a move action or whatever, but I'm going to use my air elemental stuff to force as much wind as possible through this whistle. I don't know.
Ivan cringe back there.
Everyone make fortitude saves.
Oh no.
All right, so everyone but Mistral is deafened for a round. Oh no, Astera made the DC as well. So everyone but Mistral and Astera are deafened for a round. As
That's exactly what I was thinking.
as this shrill, horrible noise tears through the cavern. You hear lots of pained yelling from around the complex, and then you don't hear anything. Then most of you don't hear anything for a couple seconds, other than a shrill sound.
All right, good work. I feel like that was a good turn.
Ivan, it is your turn.
What? Can I stand there beside Mistral?
No, you'd have to go through the doorway.
Okay. Well, through the doorway is quicksand.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, under Mistral, because she's flying, is also quicksand.
Even. Yeah. Just gonna ready an action to stare if somebody comes within line of sight of the door,
All right.
basically. And hold one hand on my poor ears.
What is the DC to get out of the quicksilver?
It is a strength check DC 15 or an escape artist DC 15, and after you make it or fail it, it will go up by 1.
Strength.
They are not actually entangled. When it said it's like the plant entangle, what they meant is it is not at all like the plant entangle ability.
They're going to attempt escape artist. Escape artist is usually a full round action to use, so they're gonna crawl their way out. Because unless it says otherwise, I'm gonna treat it as if it was a combat maneuver to escape a grapple. Does it say otherwise?
I'm reading. I'm reading. It doesn't actually say.
Then yeah, we'll treat escape artist as a full round action.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Sure.
All right. That's his turn though, as he crawls out screaming about his ears. What the ghost, the banshee crying! It's a banshee!
Oh.
Let's see here. Something else happens. Not that you know that. Ystera, it is your turn.
I think I'm just going to put haste on this roll.
All right.
Haste.
On Mistral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like haste, the regular spell right now?
I believe they have improved haste, yes.
Yeah, I've got it improved, so you get both things.
So +1 to attack, +1 to AC, +1 to reflex save, and 10 feet to, or sorry, double my speed, or 30 feet to my speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the extra attack when you make a full attack.
Yes, when I make a full attack.
Yes.
All right. Is that all? Is that all for you, bug friends?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
There's nothing really else I can do.
Diatter.
Okay, might be stupid, but it will be on capital. Seattle is going to basically move forward to get to this guy.
You gotta talk to Meadow about that. So.
DC 15 reflex save. I will drop it as soon as I can, but you know.
Let me get to my saves.
Hey, there you go. I just imagine you doing like the splits in that hallway, like you're not actually touching the
Oh,
floor.
and
You're doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme like hallway stance.
yeah, because I'm trying to get not touch the floor. My dance isn't as good.
I mean, you're fucking like T-posing. You're doing an upside down T-pose right now on this road keeper. Like that's pretty intimidating. I'm not gonna lie.
And I am going to. I'm just going to punch this guy.
All right. Yeah. You clock him one good.
I'm and for the record, I'm doing non-lethal damage because I actually get more damage by going non-lethal.
The ghost is sapping my life. Someone help! Mop.
You hit him so hard he can't hear.
He already can't hear.
Yes, exactly.
No one can hear his cries.
That was only for a round, wasn't it? Didn't you say?
Yeah, it's only for
This
a
is
round.
still that round.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it ends on Mistral's turn.
Okay.
So that was Diader. Oh no, he already moved. Okay, and then Roadkeeper 11. What? What's going on over? Oop, no, he was not. What's going on over here? He's come up with his sword. He can't really hear too well, but he can definitely see that there's someone who doesn't look like they belong, and watched a fist punch his friend from down that hallway. So he's going to attempt to stab at Diader, even though Diader has cover. Oh, but roll pretty decently. 24 versus your AC.
Not counting any bonuses from the thing, my AC is currently 19.
All right. Then, yeah, even with cover, he still snags you. But not too terrible. He doesn't do a ton of damage with his short sword. So that's 4 damage.
Damage, that's plus 1 tension. Okay,
Mount.
noted.
Mount.
Ouch.
Kage, it is your turn.
If I'm looking correctly, I can't see shit. I also can't hear shit, and I have no interest in jumping into quicksand. So Kage will harump and open his parasol and sulk under his parasol.
So a typical round for Kage. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Because they can't all fit, so yeah, they'll all just kind of. I say all. There may not be that many. Meadow, it's your turn.
All right, so that drop the floor rehardens. I can't hear anything, but I did
No,
see
you made
Diader.
You made the save, I think.
I
No,
got
it
a
was
14.
yeah, it was Astera, and that's right. It was Astera and
I can't hear. Not my bird. My bird made the save.
Oh yeah, and your bird.
But I saw Diader waltz and or Jitterbug out into the hallway.
You did. They could be dead. You don't know. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, yep. There you go. You see at least 2 people.
And Diader
I mean,
is
technically,
bleeding.
it would be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time he dropped, though. Minorly. But he's not at 100% health.
Is this his full square?
It is not a full square. The map here is not super great. I didn't do a very good job of this.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can fix that.
Oh God,
quick.
the world is going to move. really, really should have gone back over my character sheet to learn all the things I got. D. Oh, okay. So I'm going to let's see if I can cast it.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Fun fact: you have a 20% chance of failing a spell when you're deaf. If
Yeah.
it's got some verbal
I was
components.
gonna say only if you have to talk to cast your spells.
Oh, I have somatic, not verbal. Never mind. So I lay a hand on Diader's back, and you're going to get a 1d4 bonus to this save, or you don't have to. You can save it for later. As you get a flash of the idea that I'm about ready to knock some fools down, and then Diader and well, I'm gonna move here. It's a 10-foot, so I'm gonna target this guy's square.
Okay.
And then, come on, 20, do the thing. Reflex saves.
All right. All right. Well, one made it.
It's just prone.
All right. Whoa!
As the hallway, the whole that part of the cave just starts shaking. For I guess a
That's
little
what
bit.
moved the map into position.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have ultimate power.
There you go.
And that is my turn.
All right. Something happens. Give me a second. You don't hear actually, so it doesn't matter. Mistral and Astera, you vaguely hear sounds like "Get out of the way!" and Jocelyn and whatnot. Mistral, it is your turn.
And we can hear again?
At the end of Mistral's turn.
Okay.
But basically, yes.
Mistral moves there. I move there. And I, as a standard action, revert back to humanoid form. And I start talking to anybody who can hear. I don't know if any of these blokes look like they are receptive to noise. But I say, whoa, this kind of escalated out of hand. That really escalated quickly. Let's chat. Down, boy. I say also to Diader. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and reveal the rest of this. Not that it matters. Mistral, do you have anything, or not Mistral, Meadow, do you particularly have anything that prevents you from being flat-footed?
Nope.
All right.
I mean, alertness, but that's not going to help.
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead and attempt a perception check. Just because it's not a. No, I'm close, but no. That's fine. As you are busy watching Mistral and these road keepers, your hearing comes back just in time to hear a slight whooshing sound.
Oh no, whooshing.
And a pop as someone appears from invisibility, and you turn to look, and right in front of your face is a bottle-like object that's got a lit fuse on it that lands on you and detonates. You have been alchemist bombed.
I don't feel like Meadow's gonna mind that too much.
Maybe, maybe not. Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay? Oh no, I missed it. No, not slash roll. That doesn't do shit. Take 12 acid.
Oh no. That bomb wasn't fire at all.
And Mistral, Diader, and Kage roll reflex.
It's a big old boom.
Kage takes 6. What's his DC? Okay. Diader is fine, and Mistral is fine. However, like you would think from acid, this does not continue to burn away at you. This seemed to have been a one and done. I don't know who you are, but get out of me dig! You don't belong here. It's my treasure. Ivan. Ivan, you can hear all that, and saw Meadow get doused. Meadow and Kage get doused in acid.
Lovely.
Kage, your parasol is in danger of burning.
Oh no.
I am not happy.
Yeah. So walk to the intersection.
When all
see
you-
that guy. Before I go all the way up and try to cut him down with a big old sword, are you Dolan?
Alright, who sent you?
We found 2 of your people through the magic doorway in the Goblin hold. So I don't know if we really need to be fighting each other since we saved some of your people.
Oh, you the ones that kidnapped me daughters?
No, we saved them from the goblins that kidnapped them.
Make a diplomacy check.
I can be diplomatic.
I don't know if Meadow can. Meadow just got doused with a fuckload of acid.
Where am I? Where are my diplomacies? There it is. Oh, there it goes.
Alright, combat is currently on paused.
He just like struts around the corner with this big old sword over his shoulders. Like, listen, buddy.
People are free to chat, but any kind of move that could be construed as hostile will trigger combat again.
Does that look like it would include me moving adjacent to him?
Since it's specifically you, he will allow it to move closer.
Just stand in his face. How tall am I
He
again?
calls out. Wait a minute, everyone! Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all stay down. Hold on.
We didn't get their names, did we?
Not their names. You got Dolan's name.
Yeah.
So you saying me lasses were kidnapped by goblins?
Right. There's a magical connection through that room to the other side of that cave-in behind you. And that's where the goblin... It was really a stronghold. It's where the goblins lived. The goblins took your daughters. We were here looking for things and happened to kill a bunch of goblins and then find them where they were chained up. We freed them, gave them some food and water, and they're waiting on the other side to go back.
I figured they just up and left.
Well, they probably would have if they hadn't got captured.
What are you looking for? This is my dig.
Yeah, I heard you were working with the House of Purity.
He narrow eyes at you.
Yeah, you're familiar with the cove then. And I kind of looks back at everybody. He's like, we've been charged by old Roderick himself with finding something of his down here.
Well, see, there's where we may have a problem, because I've been hired, and by proxy they've been hired to do the exact same thing.
If I may
See,
interject,
please do.
how do you know you've been hired to find the exact same thing?
We were hired to find what belonged to Roderick down here. So I'm gonna take everything we find down here to the house, and they get their item they're looking for, and we were given the rest.
We never said that it was Ivan's property, now did we?
No, you said Roderick's
Roderick.
property.
Sorry,
Nothing's
Roderick.
mine.
Yeah.
Confused on names for a second. Sorry.
No, specifically said you were looking for something that belonged to Roderick.
What did we did?
Yeah,
Shit.
Ivan did.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that then. If you must forgive us, the old man is not quite clear in his on life. We aren't sure if it's actually here. This is just the first clue of what we assume is to be many. You know how these things go, yes? One clue leads to another, leads to another. We just simply need to find our next clue, yes?
And you can take that up with the house.
Yes, of course.
But
We'll gladly take it up with the house. Just stop throwing caustic materials at us.
I mean, you clear out of here, and
No.
let me do my job.
All right.
No.
No, enough of this. Enough of this. Dumb fuck can make a fortitude save. No, reflex save. Yeah.
All right.
I was about to tell Ivan to cleave him in twain, but sure, that works.
Sure. I mean, it's Ivan's turn, so I mean.
Is it still?
I
We
don't
can
know.
we can pick right back up with Ivan's turn. Sure.
Oh, enough of this shit.
So that's I mean, do y'all tell Ivan to kill him? Like what goes on? Like that and that if so, that's up to Ivan.
He's a dwarf. He's probably not gonna die in one shot, but he does seem to be pretty hard up on his whole deal and all this. We could let him keep everything else. We keep whatever artifact we need, and he goes on about his
Yeah,
way.
he's not going to do that. I mean, if you're not going to do anything, I am when it gets to my turn. So.
I mean, what does anybody else think? I'll look back and try to gauge the group again.
I mean, once Wolf Dad was like, okay, let's work together with you, I guess. Then again, he's not very smart, so who knows if that was a good idea or not.
Mistral is just kind of smiling, just watching it all play out.
That's enigmatic.
You know,
Let me show you a picture of this guy because he looks pretty wild.
He looks bad. So we must destroy him.
I mean, I was going to anyway for the acid bomb.
Don't read the chat. Don't read the text, but
Oh, yeah. He's just are the keys in his beard.
yeah, he's got keys in his beard.
Oh, those look like Challenge the Steel.
I mean, that is pretty cool. All right, well,
I'm gonna show the stream real quick. Yeah, no, like he's got keys in his beard. It's pretty great. Whoa, what was that? Close that. Music accidentally started. That's not good. I don't have rights for that.
oh no, sorry, that may have been from the little YouTube link I sent earlier, the tinnitus thing. Oh, where is that as? I think it does have a save, right? Yeah, it does have a negate save. But I'm gonna try to layer it off on him. All right, so looks like this guy's not gonna back down. I don't think we're gonna be able to cut a deal with him. So
Sense motive, if you would like to gauge
Yeah,
his.
get one last chance before I try to mind crush him.
Or knowledge local, actually. I'll give you something on knowledge local too.
I do not have knowledge skills, so
That's fine.
definitely take my luck with the sense motive.
You definitely feel like this guy thrives off his reputation.
So you probably wouldn't double cross his. Yeah, he seemed like that kind of guy.
If we can convince him that they'll double cross him, he might be more willing. But I don't see us having any way to do that. The best I can do is, pull shit out of my ass with a good bluff check. But I don't.
Mistral
Yeah.
can pull shit out of his ass.
Oh no, that's filthy.
It is.
All right, so I'm gonna stare him
Ah,
as a swift, and then I am going to use a cerebral strike through my sword.
ooh.
Make sure that the that put the plus in there. It's 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay. Yep, that's in there. All right, so sword attack is a crit threat.
Because he is flat-footed, because he did not expect to be attacked by you, that hit.
Uh,
Yeah, that
the
confirmed.
13 confirms. All right, so that is 22 physical damage.
Oof.
And then he needs to make a DC 15 will save with his -2 will from being stared.
All right, so a DC 17 essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, he made it on the die.
Okay, that's fine. So, and that's a will negates. So
Okay.
he doesn't take anything from cerebral strike, but he does take 21 sword damage, or 22, whatever that was.
He looks immensely hurt by that.
Enough of this.
Kill him! He'll yell out, betrayers!
Hoping you might have surrendered after that.
They entered no compact with you.
The one that stabbed Diader is going to attempt to stab at Diader again. Did Diader not get it? Hold on. No, okay, that's just weird. Alright. How did he... I am so confused.
Mhm.
Diader, did you change your initiative?
I did not.
Go up here and look.
I'm confused, like, because you move... Oh, I'm confused.
No, it was 1305 originally.
Okay, yeah, alright. Because I thought this is the one that stabbed at you earlier, but how could he have...
He moved up and stabbed. This is the one Diader went and T-posed at.
Right.
The
This
lower
guy moved
one
up and stabbed him in the nuts.
came up later.
Right. But yeah, so that means Diader should get to go again before he does.
He does.
No, he
wait,
doesn't.
Swapped them.
Oh.
When you overlaid them accidentally, you swapped them.
Oh. I see. Then let me alright, let me fix that. So yeah, the guy that should be stands up and provokes from Diader, because I screwed that up. Let me boop, boop, boop. There we go. That's the mistake I made.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Yeah, unfortunately. And as a, he is no longer... Oh, no, because he would be down here. Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. A guy stands up. That's all that happens. Okay. Astera, your turn.
I'll move closer to the door.
Okay.
So here. Or here. I guess.
Alright.
Am I blocking the way by being here?
Your allies can move through you.
Okay, cool. Um, 1, suppose I'll just cast haste again.
Okay.
Were you concentrating or spending a spell point to make it last, or what?
No, I was gonna break concentration and put it on a different person.
Okay.
I figure I could put it on Ivan.
Okay.
Can I see him?
From that angle, yeah, you can you can peek out and.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll put it on him.
If nothing else, you can have your turtle go out and do it.
It's true.
Hold it around the corner.
All right. Diader.
Okay. I am going to attempt to grapple the dude on top.
Okay.
He's prone, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
No, he stood up.
No, not the one in front of you.
Oh,
No, the one that stood up is not visible currently.
hey,
Because I was
this one then.
Yeah, the top. Which one?
I'm going to attempt to grapple this one.
That's fine. And I mean, yeah, 25 will absolutely grapple.
Okay, because I.
Yeah, no, 6 damage will absolutely do some damage.
Note that's non-lethal.
With the other non-lethal he's taken, he actually passes the fuck out. So you basically bear hug him unconscious.
Then I will. Then the idol will let him go as a free action. Can I do that?
Yes.
I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can end the grapple as a free action.
And I can't. Then I will.
Okay, here's the mistake I made, because this guy was supposed to go after Diader. Yep,
This
okay.
is so many men.
Yeah.
So many men.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Wait. I'm going for. So I have the swift. I will dance. I only get.
Was it a no
only get
action?
+1 to my AC. So
Was it a no action to do the grapple punch thing?
It uses my swift.
Well, yeah. So
Yes, it's part of the. It's part of the grapple action. I still technically have a move.
okay.
But I'm not going to use it.
Oh, okay. Well, then this one is going to attempt to stab at you again. I don't think a 19 hits you right now.
19 exactly hits me, I'm afraid.
Ah, alright. For 4 damage. 4 lethal.
Oof.
As he tags you with his dagger. This one is dead, so he's not on the tracker now. Kage.
Let's see here. I only have one goddamn spell left, and I don't want to use it on this motherfucker.
He is the boss currently.
Sid, Ray of
Wait,
Acid.
no. No, wait, I have 3 spells left. I can't read.
Reading's overrated. That's why my people hate them. Hate books and the written word in general.
Oh, right, I don't have very many good single-target bullshits.
Dolan does not look very good right now.
Yeah, my only Acid Splash is literally my best spell in this instance. Wait.
Show him. Give him it back.
Oh, hold on. I need to do it that one. There we go.
Versus his touch. That hits his touch. And
Woo!
he yells in pain as some of his beard starts to sizzle away. No! Ah! You monster! This guy stands up.
For what it's worth, Diato would prefer not to kill him, but that's because he's kind of pure-hearted that way.
These
But
guys.
he's in no position to stop.
Meadow.
one way or the other.
Dolan may make a let's go with reflex save.
15 on the die with his current.
Well, so he's going to take half from this then.
All right. There's a lot of numbers there.
15 is at the bottom.
15. Half of which is 7 on top of that. He is at 0 exactly.
Nice.
So he is staggered.
If only I had more gunpowder, I would have mixed it in and done 1 more point of damage, but
He's doing the Mortal Kombat like, whoa. Mistral.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I guess we're like beating people up now.
That seems to be the case.
Yeah, they want to stick with their original deal. So.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay, I guess then I am going to... There's just no really way to get at this guy in this narrow corridor, is there?
You could go through all your friends and him.
Yeah, what do I need to do to pass by a person? I can't remember.
Considering he's staggered, he may not take an attack of opportunity, so you just need to beat a CMD by 5.
acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics, sorry.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you're making acrobatics check. You're supposed to be a CMD by 5.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well then I can just see if I can do that.
You might be able to jump over him too.
Just do like a corkscrew rush. Not with a 13.
Okay.
However, if I'm not mistaken, you still go, but you would provoke. He chooses not to take his attack of opportunity because he'll go unconscious.
All right.
Mistral, however, sees that he is not alone. As you see these guys running up to come aid him.
So many men.
All right.
They said they had a crew of like 6 people total.
And then plus the guys that that Dolgan hired.
So I am going to...
You also recognize these guys, by the way. At least their attire.
Oh, yeah?
They're road keepers.
Those the bridge trolls.
Yeah, those are the bridge trolls. The bridge trolls gang.
I keep running into these people. All right, well, let's just try and keep this nice and easy. I'm going to attempt to... so I'm going to attempt to disrupt the flow of his chi a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm purposely going to not go all out because that would probably kill him. So I'm just going to go a bit.
Okay.
So 1d6 rather than 2d6. Okay, so this is against his touch, and I guess I'm flanking.
Yep. Unfortunately, with the flanking bonus, that misses his touch AC.
Sadness. All right, well then, I guess I am not going to do that, so... Yeah, I'm just going to tell him, basically, tell your men to stand down. This has gotten way out of hand and stupid. Just like, you don't want to die here. And that's it. That's my turn.
Dolan thinks about his options. Do. Yeah, no, he'll drop his sword and hold up his hand. He's like, all right, I give.
And the rest of your yahoos?
They're not mine.
Of course they're not.
No, they were paid by the peacocks. Like, it's up to them if they stop or not.
Now, I know what a peacock is, but what are the peacocks?
The fucking house.
Ah,
The
I
house
never
that
had
paid me.
Neat.
No, they just listened to me while I was here, but I don't. It depends on if now that I'm down, I don't know what they're gonna do. They have their own agenda. They were here to make sure I succeed. And Ivan, it's your turn.
All right. Well, Spatter's got those guys blocked up over there. I guess I'm gonna go block up these guys in here. Yeah. He's not gonna stop me as I go past.
He is not. He's at 0 hit point. So
Yeah. And...
Now you should acid splash him.
Oh, no. All right. Did I see anything else when I go into that room aside from the wall of men?
You do actually.
Okay.
You see four large. You see four large, angry women with scowling faces, holding a rancier and a ball of fire in her offhand, and that's these 4 points here. They're stone though.
Okay, I thought you were just correcting me that the people that were occupying the room were women,
No,
but then they all had the same weapon and the same fire.
no, that's these 4 points here.
Okay.
And they're
Oh god, they're carroted columns, aren't they?
Oh, I hope not. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for damage. Really? What all do I get from your haste?
Haste.
And I had to move a ways to get in here, so I don't get the fun part. But... Bonus to movement, yeah, bunch of attack rolls, dodge bonus to AC and reflex. And yeah. I do get extra attack of opportunity because I couldn't make the extra attacks. If I try to get past me, it might be useful.
And there you go.
All right, so I am going to use my Swift to imbue my sword, which means we'll do 1 extra damage and counts as magic.
Ooh.
And also some other stuff. I am going to Energy Strike with my Numbing Blast.
Oh, okay.
So if it hits, I don't think an 8's going to hit.
An 8 is
9?
not. 9 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
That's fine. All right, so yeah, I walk in, whiff on that guy, and I am done.
Okay. This road keeper will 5-foot step to here, and he will swing his sword at you. That's an 8. That's 21.
That's a hit.
For 5.
All right.
This one is going to attempt to acrobatics past Diader to get there. Oh no. Diader, you get an attack of opportunity as he stumbles into there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And you cold cock him hard. He's like,
Again, all non-lethal.
That's fine. He, however, will swing at you in retaliation. No. Ivan, this one down here on your diagonal is going to swing at you. Oh, chance of a critical. Not a confirmed critical. And D4 or D3. 1D6 plus 1. For a 3.
Okay.
Estera, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out into the hallway.
Huh.
Look both ways.
Before crossing the street.
And each end of the hallway, looking at the massive amount of enemies, and go, so why didn't we just funnel them through the teleport rooms?
Because if we didn't pressure the dwarf, he was going to throw more acid bombs.
Look, things got out of hand, okay? And I'll admit I played a role in that. And that's kind of on me.
This is a glorious party.
And she just looks plain-faced at everybody. And without even really reacting to anything, she just kind of she uses the spell point to carry over the haste on Ivan. And then she's going to do another haste, but on Diader.
There you go.
With a spell point, so that it's there for a whole other round. You need to concentrate.
That was beautiful. Just the exasperated. Oh, you idiots! All right, haste. Is that your turn?
That's it.
That was a beautiful turn. Diader, you're hasted.
Huzzah!
The guy in front
I'm
of you
going
looks super rocked.
To use a full attack action.
There you go.
Force attack on the guy in front of me.
Yeah. That's a confirmed critical hit.
Oh no.
So I know you were. So is that total damage at 17 non-lethal?
Yes.
So I know you were trying not to kill them, but he had 1 hit point left. You have done double his HP in non-lethal. You have just you punched him into the wall. He bounced off, and something sounds like it breaks. So yeah,
Pity.
he did. You got another attack. The one. Oh, let me get rid of that one because he's gone too. Yeah. Murderer. That misses, unfortunately.
With my swift left, I will try to get back on my feet. So I am only at my highest dance is my buff. So that will be my tone.
All right. He is going to make an acrobatics check to get behind you. Oh, that might do something. That's a 20 versus your CMD.
Let me quickly check that. Oops. Wrong button. This button is checking. My CMD
is an 18 normally.
18. So
yeah. So he manages to get around you.
Let me quickly double check that the dance doesn't also add to my CMD. I don't think it does. Let me quickly check.
If it's a dodge bonus, it does. Dodge bonuses to your AC add to your CMD.
It is indeed a dodge bonus.
Then you get an attack of opportunity. Yeah, you cold cock him real hard. He's staggered as fuck, but he's still gonna swing at you. Nah, it's not gonna hit though. That was his turn. Kage,
Yes.
it is your
Now
turn.
that I realized how many fucking spells I have, I'm gonna use some spells.
Kage's like, I can use magic. There's a dude kind of next to you there.
There is a dude threatening you currently, but you have cover.
Yeah. Well, would you like to be color sprayed, Ivan? Otherwise,
I'd rather not.
right. So I'm gonna color spray these two fuckers
Okay.
and cast defensively.
Okay.
I casted defensively.
Oh yeah, you certainly did. Top one's will, bottom one's will. What's your DC?
16.
Oh, well, they both made it on the die.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
don't you get a bonus? Isn't color spray an illusion spell though?
Oh
And don't
yes,
you get
it
a
would
bonus
be.
to illusion?
Yes, they do. It would be DC 18.
Their will is unfortunately more than a +2.
Yeah. Will negates. Yeah, they do nothing. It does nothing.
Sadness.
That would have fucked the dwarf up with his -2 will, but this roadkeeper is gonna come up. He's gonna hope that Dieter doesn't have another attack of opportunity.
I believe Diader has
I
that
don't-
haste.
I don't think he does.
You
Let me
took,
quickly
you
check.
took the
But-
extra attack, didn't you?
But he took the extra attack.
Yes, I did.
Sorry, I didn't do that.
Yeah, you either get the extra attack or the extra attack of opportunity.
So
Don't-
he's gonna come in
I
for
think
the.
I have that as a feat. Let me check my feats.
No, he misses the flank.
Nope, I do not have that. I cannot AOL him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he double moves to there.
Oh, he just ran all the way around that room in the middle.
He did. He doesn't want to get close enough to that big sword to give you a chance to swing it. While
He didn't even see what happened to the dwarf out there. So.
it's covered in blood.
It's covered in blood.
It's a big sword, you can guess.
Meadow.
All right, let's see.
When Ivan hits, he destroys what he hits.
Usually.
This one can go ahead and make a reflex save.
15?
15 will do it.
Does he take half?
Yep.
Okay, that's enough to put him down, though. Whew. Bernie. Was that your turn?
All right. Yep.
All right, Ivan. The one in front of you is like tapping himself to see how he's still alive from that sword slash a minute ago that you missed, and he's going to attempt to stab at you because everyone seems to be doing good at stabbing you. He is not flanking, so no, he misses. He's like, oh, that makes sense. All right.
That will not stab me.
Yeah. Mistral.
Mistral, I guess as a swift action. So Mistral is in human form right now. As a swift action, Mistral is going to activate Elemental Aura, Electricity, and let's see here. Actually, yeah, let's go with, well, Ivan's got like a cold thing going on, right? Isn't that like Ivan's shtick?
Yeah, he's got a
Yes,
cold.
I am in fact energy limited cold, so with my destruction blast.
Okay.
Yep.
So I guess we've got fire, ice. Yeah, I guess I'll just do electricity here. So that's a swift action. Move action, I'm just going to casually stroll up there. Doo-doo-doo.
You're gonna eat 4 attacks of opportunity.
Bring it on.
From the first 2, since when you provoke. Oh no, you wouldn't be flanking when you provoke from there. So miss. 20 to AC.
20. Let's see here. I am out of elemental form. So yeah, 19 is currently my AC.
All right. Then the other 2, no and no.
Okay. So the one who hits me,
You take 7.
ouch, get 6 electricity damage for their trouble.
Ooh, ow. That more than an ow. That's over half my hit points. That one's spicy.
Covered in electricity.
And then,
go.
hold
Sorry.
on, I've got my standard action now. That was just me moving. So which one got zapped there?
This one.
I didn't see it coming. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I got it. Right. So I am going to then reach out and try and okay, I'm gonna take that guy's short sword.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna Qigong touch him. I'm just gonna whoop. My Qi just zoops out and just tries to smack him right in the face.
Just slurp. Yeah.
So, and there's another D6 needs to be added there because I am level 3 now.
He falls over as he's sizzled. Ah!
Cool. Yep. And that's my turn.
Dolan sits on his hands. He's a man of his word. Ivan.
All right. Imbue sword. Not going to use any fancy spell strikes because I'm just going to swing that big sword twice. So I guess I will start with this guy. And this is +1 higher. So just deletes that guy.
The 2 road keepers look at each other like, ah!
And yeah, then I'll essentially, just kind of cleave into the other one with my second attack. The one right in front of me. With a 13.
Nope.
So yeah, missed the big second attack. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good after that, so I'm just gonna. Oh, it's actually 14. But anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out, feeling pretty good.
Wait, Mistral, do you provide flanking with your weird reach?
Yeah, I mean, I have. Yeah, I mean, technically, I guess I have.
We have reach,
there.
but I don't think we're flanking that guy at
But
all.
we're not flanking.
I didn't, because sometimes reach can be weird. So
unless I can flank with the wall.
no.
No.
I know there's like
Oh,
polearm.
God.
I know there's certain polearm stuff that lets you flank from any square you can touch with your polearm.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff that lets you do that. But
I didn't know if Mistral had anything like that. So yeah, that's fine. Because if you were flanking, you would have hit. But Astera, it is your turn.
So how is the one next to Diana doing?
Mostly fresh. Like, not hurt at all, actually.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast slow on him.
His will save is only a +3, so... Oh, no, +3, yeah, so... he made that. I thought that was a 16, but no, that's a DC 15. He barely meets it. Man, that Roadkeeper, gonna have to give him a name.
Does my concent affect that at all?
Does your what?
Concentration.
No, your concentration doesn't affect that at all.
Okay.
It didn't affect him, unfortunately, so...
No, you're fine. Just checking.
Yep. Anything else? You can move.
Yeah, but I don't know where else to move.
That's fine.
Kind of in a hallway right now. So.
All right then. Diatter.
Okay. Step 1, punch.
All right. Do a punching. Miss, unfortunately. Does that include the haste bonus?
Okay, I'm going to. No.
Then you hit.
Okay. Second attack. I'm spending 2 of my tension to get plus 2 to attack and damage on this attack.
Okay. Okay, so that's 13 damage. So you know how you killed one already? You have killed another one.
Bouncing off that there.
Because they have 10 hit points each, and you just dealt 20 damage to them.
Just putting the lie to Batman
Yeah.
right here.
Okay, and then I'm going to spend my final tension to move my equal to my movement as a swift. 1, 2. So I'm going to go around this corner, trying to meet up with
So,
basically trying to help either flank.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I'll get to.
Oh, so you go through that way. Man, someone didn't learn about pulling at other encounter groups. Someone has not learned a lesson. Ah,
Love when that happens.
luckily for you, it doesn't look like that's going to cost you currently. Kage.
Well, there's considerably less bad guys.
There is considerably less bad guys. There are currently 2. 3 if you count Doland. Who did put some spots in your parasol.
He did. He did.
But he did surrender.
I don't really give a shit about that. He was kind of a dick.
I mean, Ivan attacked him out of nowhere, so.
Yeah, kinda. It's like, hey, don't you want to surrender? He's like, I got the contract. All right, screw you, buddy.
How dare you be a upstanding gentleman who keeps his word.
I'm going to attack this one with Acid Splash.
Okay. Touch, that hits. No, that doesn't. I thought that was 13. Nope. Unfortunately, that just barely misses. Oh, no, because he's got cover, too, so... And he's in melee. Oh, no, that missed horribly.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to hit, to be honest.
No, that was unfortunately really bad missing. Being there, however, does prevent this Roadkeeper from getting into the flank. They seem to really want to get into flank around Ivan for some reason.
I mean, I figured they're probably a little roguey.
This one's going to attempt to stab at Ivan. Ooh, that's that's a 20, but for 4.
All right.
They just keep shaving little pieces of you off.
I'm at half now.
Yeah.
So.
Meadow.
This one can make a reflex save. And then maybe a fortitude save. Nope, doesn't need the fort save.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's a fort. It is just a fort save. I keep forgetting I have this ability now. This is cold damage, so that is a fort save they get to make, not a reflex.
You got a 16 on the die still.
Okay. So it still counts. but it is 3 cold.
Fuck! What's with all the cold?
No one will ever fail a save of one of my saves, so we're good. I should just stop worrying about it. I'm done.
I'm sorry. Like that's why I started rolling. That's why I started rolling in the open.
No.
So I mean, technically, I debuff things when I hit them. It's just normally when I hit them, they die.
Yeah, Ivan hasn't hit this one.
Death is the ultimate debuff.
Yeah, so it's like I could reduce their save, but normally they just die. So,
Ivan, this one brandishes his sword and goes shasha. No.
Oh.
He was so busy saying Sasha, he forgot to actually attack.
I
Man.
thought he was fainting me or something.
No. Mistral.
2 can play at that game.
Oh no.
The flanking game. Yeah, I guess I am going to attempt to take this one's short sword.
Okay.
So they need to make a DC 20 reflex save.
No.
So they take 6 lightning damage or electricity damage,
Oof.
and then I get to make a free Qigong touch attack because of my talent.
All right.
And so 14 versus touch.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Like I said, they got 10 hit points each.
All right. And that is my turn, I guess.
Dolan looks at Meadow, Astera, and Kage and is like, I drink something to heal myself. I've still surrendered.
No.
Looks at Astera and Meadow like, I give you my word. That I surrender. Just I don't want to pass out.
Sense motive.
Okay. You feel that he is true to his word. You do not feel he's an evil man by any means.
A shrug.
So he will carefully take a healing slowly. It's very obvious, like it looks like it's a healing potion, and he'll drink it.
Fools! It was an acid flask all along.
Wait.
You'll never get anything out of me. No, he looks healthier, but he still sits there quietly. Ivan.
All right. Yeah. Gonna make 2 swipes on this guy with. I'm gonna imbue my sword, and attack number 1. All right, and that is 12 damage with the +1 from the imbue.
Yeah, he left the spot of safety and got cleaved.
And there you go.
All right. Victory noise.
Yay.
We all no licensed music. Even YouTube, they'll freaking get me. We know the music I mean. There we go. So yeah, Dieter. Let me explain the room you're in real quick. And I'm going to explain the rooms you guys are in. A double door stands on the western end of this wide hallway. Halls leave this area to the north, east, and south. F13. Ivan, Mistral, Kage, Meadow, and Dolan, and Astera. I don't know where you'd like to go. You're not in combat right now, but Astera, you can choose to go where you want right now.
First thing I will do is, if anybody is under half health, I will bring them up to half health.
Dolan is under half health.
I think I am under half health by, what, 2 hit points?
I am at half health.
I am slightly above half health.
I will gladly take it. I will not turn down healing to half health.
Okay, and then does anyone want a little hug from our shawl?
Yeah, that
I
might
think
be
so.
good.
That's
I
cool.
could use it.
Okay.
Do we want the dwarf in there? Assuming not, but
I've already said I'm not gonna. I already surrendered. I'm not gonna turn on you now. That's Torag would not approve of that. A man's word is his bond.
I mean, I
yeah,
believe him.
sorry about that. But
Yeah, seems like he's
Okay.
telling the truth to me.
Since we're third level, does the shawl now give 2d6?
It does.
All right, so I'll get everybody in the area and bloop 2d6.
Hey, there you go.
Okay. There you go.
that was a good
Oh.
heal.
All right.
So
F13 here that you're all standing in. This room appears to be nothing more than a hallway surrounding a 15 by 10 foot room. A double door exits the room to the east, and a single door allows passage to the north. The western reaches are choked with rubble. A large stone door on the south side of the central section bears a carving of a 7-pointed star. 7 round knobs, each etched with their own runes, each protrude from a point in the central shaped carving.
this door is not open.
That door is not open.
That seems important.
Looks like a math puzzle.
So,
I want to go ahead and use my divine future and then immediately examine this door
Okay.
with 7-pointed star stuff. Gee, I wonder what that could be.
Dwarf guy, what's with the keys?
They're vaults that I've uncovered. They're keys to vaults and whatnot that I've uncovered in my travels. They're
Fancy.
kind of a collection of sort. History.
Okay.
Seattle will offer him if you want to, basically to lead him to all his kids all.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. You know what? When I took this job, they specifically said that I would there would be no danger to my persons or my family. There has now been proven danger to my family and myself. I am done with this. Here you go. My contract with them is void. And he'll hand Diater, because Diater said he was right there, a scroll, like a rolled up piece of parchment that looks pretty old and slightly mildewed.
He will put it in a pouch and then lead him through the doors to his kin.
All right. Meadow. This is a rune door. It's not magical by any means, but without knowing the combination, you won't be able to get in without some serious smashing.
Is it made of stone?
It's made of a
Earth?
specially treated stone.
But it's stone. Yes.
It is still stone.
Okay. If we want to get in, I think I can get it in, but it won't be in one piece when we're done with it.
You know that it would specifically resist attempts to magic it, while it itself it's kind of magically dead, if that makes sense.
So SR, or is it immune?
It's not immune. SR is essentially what it has.
I'm gonna examine the door.
I mean,
Does it,
it's S or no. My Earth geomancing is S or no. So
Ah.
does it look trapped? I think if you mess with it too much, it might do something.
You don't believe so?
Okay.
And yeah,
That's fine.
Diader, you can lead him to his children if you would like.
all right. So
yeah, that's what Dad was doing.
So this
I'd
door
move
is.
his token, but I'm not allowed to.
I'm gonna
Okay.
posit that this door is probably the vault we're looking through. I can try going through the door, or we can try going through the wall. That will take a lot longer. You know, structural
Or we can-
integrity is one of those things, or we could look for a combination. I'll also want to check out this room behind me. Is that door open?
Room behind you?
F14. F14.
That's the vault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the closed door.
I thought this white thing here was a door.
Those
No,
are
that's
just our
Ivan's name.
nameplates.
That's Ivan's name.
Oh,
Yeah, those are just our nameplates down there.
God,
Yeah.
the top
You,
of our nameplates. Okay. Yeah. So
My
What do you
vote
all
is
think?
to solve the puzzle. I think that will be the,
we
maybe.
do have
Can I
We do
examine
have-
the door with one of my skills?
Sure.
Because I've got, let's see. I've got artificery, which might work here pretty well. And then I've got, Anna and dungeoneering also.
Dungeoneering and history would be the most useful. You can try your artificery. Is that craft artificery?
I think that's what we specified.
Yeah.
Crafting. So, yeah, okay. Then, yeah.
Meadow, you don't get any more than you already had.
okay.
Dolan follows you. Diader.
I'm gonna go with dungeoneering. It's got a better score.
All right. However, Diader's going to find something out here in a minute, so we'll get to that in a minute.
No.
Should I?
These aren't my daughters.
No, Esther. None of you get anything more.
Do any of you recognize? Are all the statues the same woman?
They appear to be.
And do any of you recognize her?
These statues.
What is the highest knowledge history that could be gotten in the group? Can anyone beat a 35?
Do we count the 8 and other stuff?
I don't think you can. Can you aid another on knowledge skills?
I don't know. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think you can either.
No, I don't think you can't.
Mm.
I don't think it's. It may not be able. Knowledge is weird.
I can get a 32.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. You can't tell who this is. Just
Okay.
it's meant to be an impossible DC for this level for some stupid reason, but you're not supposed to know this yet, so we'll just go with that.
No, we don't know. It's the Rune Lord.
Yeah. Shush.
Is it? Okay. It does not look like Mistral.
It does not look like. Oh no, it doesn't look like Mistral. That's right. That would have been. That's right. No, because this is an Aslamist vault, not a Sorcerer
Yes.
vault. Diana, make me a perception check.
Do.
They have eaten the goblin.
You in fact hear the sound of like gnashing teeth and like chewing and like.
That's not good. Probably.
Examining the vault. It's a big stone. Plus minus plus one. It's specially treated stone. It's ancient, but it looks extremely sturdy. Looks like it's meant to weather the test of time and various assaults. We're gonna handle what's going on with Diader for a minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I typed it instead of talking.
Yeah. But yeah, Diader, you hear.
So, he goes looking around the corner with keeping his guard up.
You see the goblin is awake and chewing on a bone, and the two dwarves are kind of just huddled back here away from it as it's doing its thing. When the goblin sees you, it makes noises and thrashes at the cuffs that it's bound in and tries to bite at you.
Okay. So, get anything? So, get any information from her?
We don't speak
You
goblin.
will ask the. Oh. That'll be a good reason why you didn't get anything.
What is that? Is that me, girls? Father. Dolan will come around the corner, see the goblin, and without like stopping, will just cut its face off essentially, like in stride as he rushes to his daughters with his short sword, because it had like 1 hit point left.
See the animal raise a finger and go like, then drop it.
Or the
Forget that
Nah,
dwarves have racism as a as a racial feature.
Specifically against goblins, yeah.
Yes.
Is that like double racist then? Since they're all racist against the same race.
I mean,
I think you're the racist for noticing it.
yeah. How dare?
Probably. I think that makes it
Super racist.
triple.
But yeah, the animal basically raise a finger like, oh, I was gonna, whatever.
And yeah, he's just happy to see his daughters and all that
You
stuff.
gotta celebrate my goblin slaughter.
Yeah. And he's looking him over and like feeding him potions and like getting him healthy again and just happy to see him. You know, I thought y'all left. I'm knowing that you got captured. I thought you just left me. This is even like, which was bad enough. But no, we'd never just leave you, Paul.
Yeah, it will then basically nod and tell them the path through here should be clear if you want to risk yourself. But either way, I need to head back to the rest of my party. You'll then bow coldly and then head back to everyone else.
That's what I get for giving Diader the plot point.
Oh no!
No, he's got it. It's in his pouch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he was going. Once he gets back, he's going to give someone who is smaller than him he's going to give Meadow the note and say, he gave me the thing. So that's what he's doing. Is getting back here and will give it to Meadow.
I will look at the thing.
This parchment smells damp. It even has like a barnacle attached to it. As you unfurl it, you notice the corner is missing, and this is the map from Roderick's home.
Oh, okay. So we got the corner, and if we put them together, it leads here.
I mean, yeah, this is the map here, and in the legend of the map, you see 7 notes specifically.
Okay.
There's a whole poem that I can't that I don't want to do because it's messed up. But it
Cringy?
is what?
Is it cringy?
It's cringy.
Okay. Do these notes correspond to points on the star?
They do.
I
Does
insist that
anybody
you do it
remember the
in a
first episode of
Thessalonian
the
accent.
Darkwing Duck? Sorry. I was thinking the first episode of the Darkwing Duck cartoon where they sing like her lullaby and it's like the sequence to unlocking the
That is
like
basically what this is. Yes. No, the book is like there is a riddle written here.
it's like press the first button first.
No, like literally, it's like there is a riddle here that your party can solve. I don't know the riddle.
It doesn't say what there isn't actually a riddle.
There isn't actually a riddle.
Wow, I thought that they were a little light on some of the details in other modules, but that's
Insert
one way to
puzzle
do it.
here.
There may have been a riddle in some. Maybe they meant to have it. Maybe it was meant to be a handout, but maybe it's in the handout section and I'm just not seeing it. But
Your players have Google. There's a riddle here. They solve it.
yeah, yeah. No, that's probably it's like no, like we can't write a riddle that they can't figure out. So
Obviously, that means nothing.
yeah.
We're not even gonna bother.
All right, so I'm gonna do widgets.
Yeah, with all of your heads together, and there's no penalty for failure. You guys can even eventually muscle it out.
Yeah, but if it's the 7 things in order, that's 7 factorial sequences. That's a big number. Like that would take a while to brute force. Unless it's the
Sarah
Spaceballs
starts pressing the
solution.
button.
It is actually. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 7.
Oh, I was about to say that was almost the same combination that I have in my luggage.
Right.
So when you open this,
Spaceballs reference.
when you open this chamber, it is pristine. Smooth white marble lines the walls of this chamber. Its face is carved with spiraling lines of softly glowing runes. The chamber's floor and ceiling are likewise adorned with these ominous glowing runes. An elegant but empty sword display made of redwood stands in the center of the room, while an iron chest sits against the wall to the west. Everything in the chamber is covered with a fine layer of ash. That's why you couldn't manipulate the walls, because they're outside. They do not appear to be magical, but the runes are protecting them inside.
Mm. I mean, I didn't try yet.
Yeah.
Ignore
Yeah.
it.
Mistral wanted to solve it the right way.
Correct. And don't we all feel better now that we did so?
I'm sure glad we
Yes.
solved that riddle. That was very
Especially off
challenging.
camera.
The riddle, yes.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna just stroll on in.
All right.
Take a peek around.
Nothing really seems to happen.
Cool. I guess I'll open up the chest.
All right. When you open up the chest, it bites you. No.
The whole cave's a mimic.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the Cave of Wonder, but a mimic. You open up the chest, and it does appear to be empty, but perception check. Just Mistral looking in. Since Mistral's the one that said they opened the box. This chest doesn't look like the chest looks bigger than the inside appears to be.
Huh. I'm gonna start poking around, see if there's a false bottom or whatever.
And in fact, it's basically just a not like extremely well hidden, but here in the dark it'd be easy to miss. You could just pull out the bottom. Like
Cool.
it's basically a shelf, and there are a pair of ornate gauntlets made from noqual and strips of leather.
Ooh.
Worthless. I just put the thing back in.
The metal and leather
False-
bear hundreds of softly glowing Thessalonian runes.
How fancy. Oh, no qual. Basically
fancy.
looks like jade.
Yeah.
I just put the false bottom back down. Worthless. And I say, nothing there. Nothing of value there.
Right?
I'm
Can we
assuming
honestly
Meadow.
look?
I'm assuming Meadow saw that.
I mean,
I'm gonna say that Meadow saw like or pull out the and then saw at least some glowing from the chest.
All right, yeah. What's actually in there?
A
Some
set of
no
ornate
qual-
gauntlets made from no qual and strips of leather. The metal and leather bear hundreds of softly glowing Thessalonian runes.
All right.
So
Detect
Do
magic.
some detect magic stuff.
Extremely magic, like very very magic.
Oh, are we blinded?
I don't know if a minor artifact blinds, but it's
I think only like detect the alignments do that. I don't think detect magic and spellcraft
yeah.
blinds you from the, unless it blinds you for looking at it anyway.
Let's see here. Does it say what the ID check is?
It should be 10 plus caster level, I think.
10 plus caster level? Meadow, you do not know.
Which would be, if this is a minor artifact, it would be like 25 to 30.
This is a caster level 20.
Yeah, so
Then-
30.
So is it possible for us to make that check?
I'm gonna say if you all put your heads together, especially you got.
I mean, yes, I rolled an 11.
Oh yeah. So
Mm.
then yeah, it's absolutely possible to make the check.
I'm gonna go stand guard by the door while they're looking at that.
Eventually, Meadow, as you turn them over, you touch them? I assume you feel it's safe to do so.
Sure.
As you're looking them over, you think that these might be a pair of rune-warded gauntlets.
Rune-lorded gauntlets. What do
Warded,
rune...
as in wards.
Oh. Yes, Lord, as in
No,
Lor.
No.
Oh,
W A R D.
okay.
Wah wah.
What do they do?
Protect you from runes.
Okay,
Essentially,
Oh,
they're
God.
they're a minor artifact pair of gloves that allows the handling of intelligent items without allowing the
Oh.
intelligence to manipulate its wielder.
Okay.
They basically form a barrier that allows you to wield intelligent items without them wielding you.
I see what these are.
Mm-hmm.
They want us to use the invisible sword eventually.
Not even eventually. Like,
Yep.
that's the main loot of this book.
Cool.
Wasn't it described
I'm
as
still
a
on my
rapier?
I'm still on my starting loot.
I mean, this is only the first third of the book. This is the first act.
Wow. All right. I don't know. They're gonna Do we know that the sword is supposed to possess people?
Not yet.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was
there
a
was something
vague.
from Roderick about like
The sword was like evil or something. That
I wrote down what he said about it. Something about Barakat will control.
Right. So this will keep
something.
these will keep magic items that have their own will from controlling you.
Meadow, you also know how to destroy these gauntlets.
Ooh, let's do that now.
If you wear them and plunge your hands into a runeforge pool where the gauntlets were created, any blow struck against the submerged gauntlets by a creature currently controlled by an intelligent weapon of a different alignment than the wearer of the gauntlets can destroy them.
Okay, so we have a quest.
It also destroys the wearer's hands in the process.
Oh God!
We have a quest now.
Yikes.
So these gauntlets will let you handle an intelligent item
Safely. Yep.
without it input. Okay, well, guess that's something.
So if we're gonna get a bunch of artifacts in this campaign, can I wear none, or are they? How does valueless work?
We'll work with it when we get there.
Okay.
I already had plans for special items for you, Mistral. So.
Okay. Cool.
Because once you told me about your loot issues, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to work around that. So.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to just assign loot to people, but there's definitely a gear in here meant for people like the duelist, hopefully ending up with Barrakeet, but we'll see how it goes.
All right.
But yeah. As it is now midnight, however, I think this is a good place for us to stop, because I know Jeff has to work in the morning, and Wednesdays are his big call days.
All
Cool
right.
beat.
Was a good place to stop.
It was.
Yes.
I wanted us
I am
to.
very glad that we got, and I'm so glad we got back to this.
Yeah, no, I have fun running. I was just with all the evil wizard shenanigans I had to deal with. It was difficult for me to get a chance to run. But now we should be back to our regularly scheduled dungeon running.
All right.
Cool beans.
All right, everyone. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and I had fun, and I hope you all did too. I hope I know combat's a little weird to get tweaked with, because I want to make sure everyone feels useful, and there's still some challenge, but I don't want you to feel like everything's a slog. So
I mean, I feel like we're burning through our healing resource.
then yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty good. All right then. Well,
All right.
well,
Well, thanks for running.
always happy to, and thanks for playing with me, y'all.
Okay.
And y'all have a good
All
night.
right.
I will see you
I
next
will.
time.
Oh, go ahead.
So I no, this is the question for the party. So I've got like,
Oh,
I mean, there's a giant pile of nature talents, and you need all of them to be effective. But do we need like in-party healing? Because I can arrange to have in-party healing that is a little bit more robust than 2d6.
So here's what we have currently with Mistral. I can get everyone up to half health with downtime. Then we have basically our pocket cleric. Also, Mistral has the life sphere,
Oh.
and can cast that sort of stuff too,
Okay,
if needed.
I was going to do the improved familiar at some point, and then just have the familiar be one of the ones that get spells.
No, spicy nug can only get dipping sauces.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I've purposefully like devoted resources and set aside stuff for healing with Mistral.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then I'm going to just work on the nature stuff.
You got this,
Someday it'll
Strogdor.
be useful.
all right. I will see you all next
Hey,
time.
that was useful. Like, you did a thing.
All right.
These hit
See ya.
things with different flavors of sword. So.
Sword.
All right. Good night, Digi. Good
Night.
night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night,
Yep,
everyone.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a great evening.
Indeed. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight on our Goblin Extermination. I hope to see you all again here in a couple days or a couple weeks. We run this game every other week when our schedule is permitting. Every Tuesday on Tuesday nights, starting at 9 Eastern. All right, and I want to thank you.